Sheldon McPherson.
Sheldon, pleased to meet you. Jim Jacket.
Nice to meet you, sir.
They put on my face, I'm like, you know, why do I feel like I
Where's your dad? Did he already take off? Oh, he's
Wait a minute, here's your baby. There's your baby. They won't go to waste.
The reason we wanted to give this place mention was the fact it's still standing and is operable. And as you walk in there and you think you're going into time warp, it's really neat. And I highly recommend, if you haven't eaten here, make a point, come out here and eat, you know, and wear your red shirt. And yeah, Brother Brian here will take care of you. And not only is this place very historic, the area surrounding this is real historic. In fact, my good friend Dave With Pants Taylor, if he will step up here, he's done a lot of research for me, and he's going to give us a little bit of a small talk, very short, because he who talks short gets invited back, and talk about Lanes Crossing down where we stayed. I know I mentioned a little bit about it, but that's a historic place to do. If you could come on up, Dave.
What's that?
His pants are on. We made sure of that. We made sure.
Well, who stood here last? No, where we had the opportunity to stay is truly historic. Probably one of the most historic places in the East Mojave. All roads went there. Literally, all roads went there. There were about 3 safe crossings on the Mojave where they didn't get introduced to quicksand or some other high flood problem. And one of them there was at Lanes. I picked this up yesterday. We took a group up to the Talmadge Sawmill, which is across the street from our clamp site. That barn that you saw collapsed over there was hauled down on the Van Dusen Road. That was the Talmadge family sawmill, and it came down from Hokum Valley in about 1880. It stood there until about a year and a half ago. That's all mortise and tenon and wood peg construction. It's fantastic. What I have here is a mano. This is the other half to a metate. These are very rare. Metates were more communal. These were personal items. These are grinding stones. They fit real nice in your hand. This was picked up just across the street from the clamp site yesterday. I will return it back. But these were personal items, and after the person died, they were typically broke. This one is not broke. The Osbornes have a couple more that they found over there. It's truly a historical place. It's a very spiritual place. Back in 1942, there were 26 bodies unearthed on the sandhills just to the south of the clamp site. They were determined to be Chumash Indians based on their necklaces and their shells that they were buried with. They were all buried kneeling and facing the river. We were somewhere in here is the village, the Serrano village to Payotec. And people have occupied this place for several thousand years. Very, very spiritual place. Also in modern day times, we're no different than anybody else. People travel the point of least resistance. That's why this cafe is here, and that's why Route 66 is here. Well, nothing was different back in the ancients.
When you get to heaven.
No matter how you came into Southern California, whether you were Garces or whether you were Kit Carson guiding the last Fremont expedition going back to Colorado, chances are you ended up crossing right where we are now.
Just talked my way out.
To my right, just to the north and upriver, is Roy Rogers.
He's a new man then, huh?
Yeah,
Good
I am.
deal. Nice.
Thank you.
Glad to appreciate it.
We will see you at the next one.
That's about the best I can do in a given year. given things, but it's good to make this one to get to see the new guys come in and see what they got planned to do.
And I'll leave an envelope for you. Are you guys going that Email that to
Welcome.
Hey, Brian. Thanks again for letting me put it back. Yeah, I am.
Monument's Eye View.
All that scrambling around, you know.
We got that
I lost that a year ago.